beautiful ceremony as well. I'd like to hear from you today when the time comes. I want to hear your experience about the topic. What do you think, really? I will share my own opinion, my submissions, and I'd love to hear from you as well at some point. So you're welcome. Thanks for joining in tonight. So tonight the topic is marriage for everyone? Is marriage for everyone? It's a big topic, it's a personal topic, but in every society, marriages are going on every single time, every single day, maybe, I don't know, or every single weekend, because people tend to get married, on the weekend. And I bet you probably have one or two invitations for the year yourself. I think I've got one. Yeah, I think I've got one sometime August, I think. So there's always marriage ceremony taking place. However, I want us to look into it. Is marriage for everyone? Is marriage really for everyone? Because on the flip side, you hear about divorces. People are getting divorced in their numbers as well. As people are going into marriage, people are coming out from it. So, do you think marriage is for everyone? Yeah, we're going to talk about that very shortly. I'll give my talk to put a bit of perspective to it. And at the same time, I want to hear from you. So I will be bringing people up to share their own experiences of what they think is marriage for everyone. And as usual, one of my favorite bit, I have my puzzle for today. This one you're going to really, really think deep. So if you don't get the puzzle today, I'll bring it back next week because it's the first time I'm bringing it on today. So once it's about 8 o'clock, 8ish, I'll be asking us about the puzzle. If you know the correct answer to the puzzle, I give you a donut and 2 ice creams just to relax for the evening. Anatello, I see you. If you're just joining in, you're welcome. So like I said, today's topic is, do you reckon marriage is for everyone? Is marriage for everyone? It's something I want us to talk about. As I said, people are getting married, in their numbers, and people are getting divorced in their numbers. Why is that so? If it's a good thing, I personally believe it's a good thing, but there has to be a reason why people are going into divorce or separation. I want us to look into it. So does that mean that marriage is not for everyone? Or what exactly is the issue? I want us to look into it. And the question, like I said, of whether marriage is for everyone is very complex and subjective, as it depends on individual circumstances, individual values and preferences. So while marriage can offer companionship, emotional support and stability for many people, it may not be the right choice for everyone. And I say that with a lot of caution. It may not just be for everyone. I don't know. Some individuals may prioritize personal freedom. Some like their freedom. So when you're talking about marriage, when you're talking about relationship, it's like, please, I don't want to hear it. I just love me the way I am. Thanks for joining, Ace. Thank you so much for joining. Pearl of Blessings, I see you. You're welcome. Help share this to as many people. Let them be part of this interesting discourse today. So some people might feel they love their personal freedom. Why would they want to get into marriage and all of that? But it's their opinion. Some feel independent. Some, they have career aspirations over the traditional marital roles. And there is nothing wrong with that at all. At least they're being honest, they're being honest with themselves instead of going into a marriage and it kind of appears as if they're selfish, in the way they're relating with their spouse from the onset is not what they really want, but because maybe pressures, family pressure, peer pressure, societal pressure, what have you, they just have to do it, but they're not just in that space at all. So no one should force anyone into marriage. It's a beautiful thing, like I said. It's a good thing God created it. It's a beautiful institution that I believe so much in, but it is well. It's a personal choice. It's a personal decision. Yusuf, I see you. You're welcome. So if you opt for a single life, may it be fulfilling for you. That's our prayer. And if you choose marriage, may it bring fulfillment to both you and your spouse. That's also my prayer for you. So additionally, there's some factors, that can influence people thinking, is marriage really for everyone? Such as cultural background, sexual orientation, relationship history can also influence people's attitude towards marriage. Some weeks back, I think I shared, Adejoke, I see you, thanks for joining. I shared, sometimes it depends on where an individual has grown up. Maybe they grew up without a father in the house or a mom in the house, like a single parent home, so they don't really see that unit and they don't see the need for it. So when they grow up, they're like, I grew up fine, I'm okay, why should I get married, or why should I not, or whatever. So it depends on all of these things, and such can influence people's perception about whether marriage is for everyone or whether they want to go into it. So is marriage for everyone? That's my main question for today. Nyako, I see you, thanks for joining, you're welcome. So is marriage for everyone? Big question, personal question. Let's ask ourselves. What do you think? Really, I'll be bringing us up. Oh, thanks so much for joining, Mrs. Williams. I see you. Thank you so much. I'll be inviting us into the box later on to discuss this. So, ultimately, like I said, the decision to marry should be a deeply personal decision based on mutual love, respect, and commitment between partners, a husband and a wife, or a bachelor and a spinster. I don't know whichever one you want to put it. And I'll say here, it is essential to recognize and respect diversity of relationship choices, lifestyles, whether someone chooses to marry or not. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Williams. Some people, they don't marry from their race. You've seen African getting married to an Asian. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. We've seen an Americana getting married to a Londoner. Lulu, I cite you, you're welcome. So choices, lifestyle is different. You never can tell who you're going to fall in love with, and that's just the truth. But however, every decision may have some implications, if not directly towards you, it could be towards your family member, matters arising and bringing some sort of chaos. And sometimes you might just, is it even worth all this hassle? Because you can't please everyone, but yourself, you have to think about yourself first. So what matters most is that individuals have the autonomy to make informed decisions that align with their own values and goals, leading to fulfillment and happiness in their own lives. Look, when the chips are down in that relationship, it's you and your spouse. Then there might not just be no family member around. The society, they don't even care whether you're existing or not. So it still boils down to your personal decision